welcome to Random Draw, a trip through the vinyl archives of WTBR-FM. When WTBR moved to the new facilities here at Pittsfield Community Television, it brought along with it a tremendous asset, its vinyl collection. Numbering nearly 20,000 pieces, including full albums, EPs, singles, and so much more. The purpose of this program is to take you back in time to the early days of WTBR when these records were brand new. I'm your host, David Cachet, and over the last couple of years, I have acted as sort of an archivist of this great collection. Imagine, if you will, a wall full of records sorted into sort of cubby holes with about 150 records in each little section. I'm going to be choosing one of these sections to grab records from. I'm just going to be randomly selecting records off the wall of our studios and playing them for you. That's right, playing the actual vinyl records that have been in the WTBR archives for over 30 years. Tonight we go back to the year 1978. Let's go over to Germany to start things off. We begin with Kraftwerk, who were founded in 1970 in Dusseldorf. They have long been considered the pioneers of electronic music and were probably the first act to have any success in the genre. By 1978, the foursome were releasing their seventh album, The Man Machine, and they were perfecting their robot pop style. Kraftwerk has certainly been an influence on many electronic artists over the last 4 decades. You can hear their influence on records by Gary Newman, Depeche Mode, Joy Division, New Order, all the way up to the modern-day Daft Punk and LCD sound system. They were really recently nominated for, but did not get elected to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Maybe someday soon. This album only reached number 130 in the Billboard 200, a far cry from 1974's Autobahn album, which hit number 5. We're going to listen to a single from this album, The Robots, which hit number 25 on the charts in their home country of Germany. Here's The Robots by Kraftwerk on Random Draw.
Charging our battery, and now we are full of energy. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. Just to do anything you want us to. We are the robots.
the Batmobile. This could be the break we've been looking for.
Don't forget to boogie by the Hughes Corporation. Those are immortal words we should not forget. We should not forget to boogie. And before that was Kraftwerk with The Robots. The Hughes Corporation was a soul R&B group who hailed from Santa Monica, California. Their biggest hit, of course, was Rock the Boat, which hit number 1 in 1974 and sold over 2 million copies. They were formed in 1969, and their first big break came in 1972 when they appeared as themselves in the great blaxploitation film Blackula, starring William Marshall as the title character. After Rock the Boat, they had a few more top 40 hits, and by 1978 were releasing their final U.S. album, Your Place or Mine, on Warner Brother Records. The album was not a big seller, and there were no hit singles, but we got to hear a fun track from that album, Don't Forget to Boogie. That was the Hughes Corporation. Next up, we're going to highlight an artist we recently lost due to the COVID-19 pandemic, John Prine. Hailing from Illinois, Prine is considered one of the most influential singer-songwriters of his era, who is known for his humorous look at life and current events. His influence has certainly been on display since his death in early April of 2020, as many artists have released their own versions of Prine songs on the internet. In 1978, he released his album Bruised Oranges on Asylum Records. Like most influential artists, he never really achieved chart or sales success, and Bruised Oranges was no different, as it only peaked at number 116. But his influence lived on, and in 2020 he was given the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. We're going to listen to his classic track, That's the Way the World Goes Round. Here is John Prine on Random Draw.
Pretty nice fella, kinda confused, got muscles in his head, ain't never been used, thinks he owns half of this town. Starts drinking heavy, gets a big red nose, beats his old lady with a rubber hose, then he takes her out to dinner, buys her new clothes. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch wider and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. I was sitting in the bathtub, counting my toes when the radiator broke. Water all froze, I got stuck in the ice without my clothes, naked as the eyes of a clown. I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak when the sun come through the window. The ice all broke, I stood up and laughed, thought it was a joke. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. One day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch wider and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. One day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch wider and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round.
I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm not afraid to say what I mean what I say. I set myself up, let myself down. I may be a fool to spread it around, but I just wanna let you know. Sometimes I find it so hard not to show, so I sigh and I let my feelings go. I wear my heart on my sleeve, don't count the cost. If I can't live in love, then surely I've lost. You tend to get burned, tend to get bruised, but it's my life, whatever I choose. Oh, I just wanna let you know, sometimes I find it so hard not to show. So I sigh, and I let my feelings go. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I wear my heart on my sleeve. You tend to get burned, you tend to get bruised, but it's my life, whatever I choose. Oh, I just wanna let you know. Oh, sometimes I find it so hard not to show. So I sigh, but baby, you're not alone. You wear your heart on your sleeve, just like me. You wear your heart on your sleeve. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Try not to show it. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I wear my heart on my sleeve. My heart on my sleeve. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Oh, my heart on my sleeve. You wear your heart on your sleeve. I wear my heart on.
Ringo Starr with Heart on My Sleeve. And before that was the late, great John Prine with That's the Way the World Goes Round. Of course, everyone knows Ringo Starr as the drummer for the greatest band of all time, the Beatles. After his time in the Beatles, Ringo had many hit singles of his own, including Photograph, Back Off Boogaloo, You're 16. I don't think you can record that song anymore, it just doesn't seem right. It Don't Come Easy, and the No No Song. By 1978, however, those hits had dried up, and he was not selling anywhere near the numbers of those songs. In June of 1978, he would release his seventh album in the U.S., Bad Boys. While Ringo was hoping to turn around his streak of bad-selling albums, Bad Boys did not help. The album reached number 129 in the U.S., and it failed to chart entirely in the United Kingdom. After the album came out, both his UK and his US record labels dropped him. Of course, Ringo is still beloved among music fans, and he's still out there touring with his all-star band, which was supposed to play Tanglewood this summer before he had to postpone until next year due to the coronavirus pandemic. So what you just heard was the second single from the Bad Boys album, Heart on My Sleeve, and that was Ringo Starr on Random Draw. Up next, we're going to go down south for a little southern rock in the form of 38 Special. Formed in Jacksonville, Florida in 1974 by Donnie Van Zant, the younger brother of Leonard Skinner frontman Ronnie Van Zant, 38 Special would go on to many of their own hits. Some of these future hits would include Hold On Loosely, Caught Up in You, Rockin' Into the Night, and Teacher Teacher. In 1978, they were releasing just their second album, Special Delivery, on A&M Records. Released in the aftermath of the tragic Leonard Skinner plane crash that claimed the life of his brother Ronnie, Donnie penned a tribute song to him, Take Me Back, that appeared on this album. 38 Special still tour to this day, with Don Barnes as the only original member, being that Donnie Van Zant retired in 2013. We're going to listen to one of the more up-tempo numbers on this album. Here is Travelin' Man from 38 Special, right here on Random Draw.
should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Making you be
Memphis Horns Band with Minute by Minute. And before that was 38 Special with Travelin' Man. The Memphis Horn Band was just that, a horn section from Memphis that played on nearly every Stax record that featured horns. They have long been called the greatest horn section ever, and they played on such huge hits for Isaac Hayes and Sam and Dave and Wilson Pickett. They were still recording in the 1980s when they appeared on Angel of Harlem by U2, and they were still playing in 2008 when they supplied horns for the song Another Way to Die, which was the theme song of the James Bond movie Quantum of Solace. In 1978, they released their album The Memphis Horns Band 2 on RCA Records. This album featured the song Minute by Minute, which was written by Michael McDonald and actually featured him doing the vocals on that track. This version actually preceded the Doobie Brothers version just by a little bit. Now, that Doobie Brothers version went on to be a huge success and was nominated for Song of the Year Grammy Award that year, but it lost to Michael McDonald for What a Fool Believes by the Doobie Brothers. So Michael McDonald proves that sometimes you win some and sometimes you win some, I guess. That was the Memphis Horns Band with their take on Minute by Minute. Let's take a short break here on Random Draw. We'll be back in just a moment to hear some more random music right here on WTBR-FM.
89.7 WTBR-FM, Pittsfield.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
Jelly. Jelly adjective. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt US Kids, and the Ad Council.
This is the Goodwill Industries of Berkshires and Southern Vermont.
Our training center and mission services department are open 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're located at 158 Tyler Street, Pittsfield. Goodwill Industries has 6 store locations: Bennington, Vermont, 215 North Street; Rutland, Vermont, 230 North Main Street; North Adams, 166 State Street; Pittsfield, 457 Dalton Avenue; Lee, 85 Center Street; Great Barrington, 396 Stockbridge Road. Our training center is located at 158 Tyler Street in Pittsfield. You can contact Goodwill Industries at 413-442-0061 or go to our website, www.goodwill-berkshires.com.
Wonder what happened to those great local PCTV channels? Did you lose them? No worries, they're still there. Go to cable channels 1301, 1302, and 1303 to watch the best local content on television. News and information, sports and entertainment, city council, school committee, July 4th parade. It's all there waiting for you. Pittsfield Community Television. For over 30 years, we are still your local television.
WTBR.
I, for one, dream of an America where everybody knows that the bird is the word. Bird, 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 the word, bird, 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 well, the bird is the word.
My God, is it possible? Have the boys in the lab confirm this.
And we're back here on Random Draw, and we've been listening to songs from 1978, just chosen randomly right off the shelves here of our archives at WTBR-FM. We've been playing the vinyl for you for the last half hour. We got about 30 more minutes to go. We're going to go over to the pond here a little bit, over to the UK for the next couple tracks. Up first is Steve Hackett. Now, Hackett may be best remembered as the lead guitarist of Genesis from 1971 to 1977. He appeared on such albums of theirs as Nursery Crime, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, and Trick of the Tail, and he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with the band in 2010. In 1978, Steve released his second solo album, Please Don't Touch, on Chrysalis Records. This album featured many guest vocalists, as Hackett didn't really do vocals all that much. It also featured drummer Chester Thompson, who had recently joined Genesis to be do the drumming on the tour while Phil Collins worked on vocals. We're going to hear the song Narnia, based on the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the famous book. The song featured Steve Walsh on vocals, who was also the vocalist for Kansas on their biggest hits like Dust in the Wind, Carry On My Wayward Son, and Point of No Return. So here is Steve Hackett with Narnia, right here on Random Draw. Right, that was Detective with Got Enough Love. And before that, we heard Steve Hackett with Narnia. Now, Detective was a British rock band famous for appearing on the Swan Song label, which was founded by Led Zeppelin. They only recorded 2 studio albums, both of which were released in 1977. Now, in 1978, they did release a radio-only promotional live album called Live from the Atlantic Studios, which we just heard that track from. Now, they did try to record a third album in 1978 with famous producer Tom Dowd, but nothing came of it and the group disbanded shortly after. Singer Michael DeBar would go on to act in TV shows and movies, such as, I think I mentioned once before on this show, he played a character in one of the season 1 episodes of WKRP in Cincinnati. He played a singer in a fictional band called Scum of the Earth. A great episode from the first season of WKRP in Cincinnati. He also hosts a daily show on Sirius XM's Little Steven's Underground Garage channel. Once again, that was Detective with Got Enough Love. We're going to class the joint up a little bit here and play some jazz for you on Random Draw. We're going to start with a drummer we've played before on the show, Billy Cobham. Now, he's a drummer who became known for his work with Miles Davis and the Mahavishnu Orchestra. In 1978, he released the album Interconflicts on Atlantic Records. And we're going to listen to a track called Arroyo off this album. Now, the album also featured Pete Escovedo and his daughter Sheila Escovedo on percussion. Now, Sheila Escovedo would go on to much bigger fame as her nom de plume, so to speak, Sheila E., Prince's percussionist in the 80s and recording artist in her own right with such hits as The Glamorous Life. Here is Billy Cobham with Arroyo right here on Random Draw.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
right, John McLaughlin with New York on My Mind, and prior to that we heard Billy Cobham with Arroyo. Now that John McLaughlin song we just heard, now John McLaughlin also was the founder of Mahavishnu Orchestra, along with Billy Cobham, who we heard before. And as a matter of fact, on that track we just heard, New York on My Mind, Billy Cobham was the drummer. So, that's a weird little fact here in Random Draw. 2 songs in a row featuring Billy Cobham on drums. Small little world. In 1978, John released his 5th solo album on Columbia Records called Johnny McLaughlin, Electric Guitarist, and we just heard the song New York on My Mind. We have time for one more song here in Random Draw, so we're going to listen to Band of Joy. They had a tremendous history as the first band that featured Robert Plant and John Bonham of Led Zeppelin before they joined that group. Another member of the group, Dave Pegg, would go on to join Fairport Convention and Jethro Tull. And their roadie, Noddy Holder, would later go on to front the band Slade. In 1978, a couple of the other members who were left behind of the band would revive the name and release a self-titled album on Polydor Records. They would make one more album in 1983 before breaking up yet again. And let's go back to that 1978 version of the Band of Joy and listen to 3 a.m. in the City right here on Random Draw. Okay, Band of Joy finishing it up here for us with 3 a.m. in the City off their 1978 self-titled album. Well, that about wraps it up for us here at Random Draw for another episode here, looking back at the year 1978. If you'd like to get a tour of the archives here at WTBR for yourself, just call the station at 445-4234 and ask for Dave. I'd love to have you come by and see it for yourself. If you'd like to learn more about WTBR or even have an idea for your own show, just visit WTBR-FM.com. Until next time here on Random Draw, I've been your host, David Cachet. We'll see you later.